Okay, guys, we've done pixel art, and the pixel art we created, we used someone else's format sheet. So I thought it would be pretty cool if you guys learned how to format your own. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then you guys can go to work on creating some more pixel art. All right, so we're opened up to a Google page, and of course we have our 9 little, I call it tic-tac-toe box, our 9 little spots that get us to our Google things. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to click on Sheets. Okay, you can see I've been practicing. So we're going to create a blank. Now, as with all things Google, it's opening up untitled. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a title on it so it'll make it easy for us to find. And what are we doing? We're doing pixel art. So I'm going to title it Pixel Art. I'm going to add my name. As you can see, I've done several with my first name. And something you guys might want to do is add the year or the grade that you're in. So when you get older, you can look back and see the work that you've done. As long as you guys are a student at Searcy County School District, you're going to have these Google accounts. And I just think it's going to be pretty cool as you get older to go back and look at your work. I do want to add for you kids that there's more than one student in our school with your name, you might want to add your last name, because if you share it out with teachers or myself, we may be a little bit confused of which one of you it is. We have several Jadens, so go ahead and add your last name. We have a couple of Jaces, add your last names. We have several Addisons, add your last name. So that's just a handy little tool to help your teachers out. Okay, so let's get on with the conditional formatting. All right. Now, if you'll look at these cells, and all these boxes are called cells, they're not cute little squares, they're rectangles. So we need to change that. So the way we can do that is if we click on this box right here, notice that my screen turned kind of blue. That's highlighting every cell. So whatever we do is going to apply to every cell. We're going to make them more of a square shape. So we're going to scoot that line in. Voila, look at all our little squares. But it only went from A to Z, A to Z. And I know a lot of you were writing your name or doing some kind of bigger things. So you need more than 26 cells across. So we got a little trick we can do. We're still highlighted. Notice it's blue. We're going to click in this box. Using our Chromebook, it's a 2-finger click. Using our mouse, it's a right click. So we've made our little squares. I've changed it a little bit, and we're talking about maybe 26 cell rows, columns across were not enough for you. So we're going to right click, insert 26 more. If that's not enough, you're going to insert 26 more. So it just continues to go on. And if you look at your cells, they're all there. Now, we're going to conditional format. Okay, so we're going to go up here and click. That selects all. And we're going to get, again, right click and go down this menu to conditional formatting. Okay, now what that does is it's given a command to our spreadsheet from cell A1, which is right here, all the way to BZ1000. Oh gosh. BZ's all those cells we added over here. Let's just look. We can grab this. Last column is BZ. And if we look, scroll down, our last row is 1000. So from here, BZ1000, all the way back to A1. It's going to apply when we tell it to do this command. Okay, so let me get everything back to original. All right, we're back in A1. So it's going to apply from A1 to BZ1000, which we have seen already. So now we're going to tell it when to do that. And we want it to do that when it's equal to a text that we give it. Is equal to. The format rule is going to be when it's equal to 1. We want the color to be, we'll just use our bucket. And you can choose one of these colors up here, or you can customize it. Kind of get that little bright mini green. So if we were to type a 1 into any of those cells, it's going to turn that color, and we're done. Now we're going to add another rule. Okay. Again, it's going from A1 to BZ1000, wherever we type whatever text we command it. We don't want it if the cell is not empty. We want to change it to is equal to. Is equal to the text we're going to give it. And I'm just going up the number scale. 1, 2. And I want it to be maybe a brighter blue. And again, you can choose from the palette up here. Having a little trouble with my mouse, guys. You can choose it from the palette up here, or you can customize it. I'm going to get kind of a little bit brighter blue. Okay, and that's done. So we have this mini green and this blue. I'm going to add another rule, and you can keep going as high as you want to. I'm just going to do 3 so we can get on with what we need to do. Now, right here, what's the text? We need it to say if it is equal to. And again, we're going up the number scale 3. And how about we give it a hot pink color? Using our bucket. We want to customize it. We'll give it this. Okay. So we've got 3 colors. If the value is 1, we're going to get this color. If the value is 2, if the value is 3. Now, I'm looking at a little bit different. I'm noticing that it's matching the color of the text to the bucket on number 1. But if we click on number 2, the text color isn't matched. I wonder how that's going to affect things. Well, let's see. Let's look at 3. The bucket is pink, but the text is not. That might be something. So let's type 1 in a cell. And we get a green. We can kind of see the mint coming in. Let's go over here and do several 1s. Okay, let's go down a group and do 2. Oh, I see that old black 2 shining through. Wonder if I could go over here and change my text to match my bucket color, and if that would change things a little bit. Aha! That helps out things. So we're getting ready to test out our 3. We're done over here. Let's look at our 3 rule. We've got our buckets hot pink. We've got our color. It's not one of those custom colors. Let's type 3 a few times and see what happens. Oh, let's click done before we can do that. Ready? Click in the cell. Oh, that old ugly black shows through. What do you think we better do? Probably need to change our text color to match our custom color. Aha. Oh, got it done. Go back over here. That looks better. Which tells me I might ought to go up here to this 1 and change the default color to that. It's still not helping. Let's conditional format another rule now that we've learned a trick. Let's add another rule. Oh, it's only showing us E1. What's wrong? If I look over here at my screen, what am I not seeing? Not seeing highlighted. So let's cancel this. Let's go over here and highlight all our cells. Now let's add our rule. Aha! It's going to apply it to everything, not just one cell. Is equal to, let's make it a bright yellow. We won't even customize it. Oh, we didn't give it a value. 4. Better come back in here and tie our text to yellow. Okay, let's see what happens. All right. So you guys have the tools, conditional format your stuff. I think that'd be great. I think that'll be a fun activity, and you're not just limited to the amount of colors that is in a page that someone created for you. You have a lot more creativity. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing what you guys do.